Hello, and welcome to the Disability Advisory Services Countdown to Kings, which we are prepared to highlight the top 5 things that you need to consider prior to your arrival. This dedicated and experienced team provides information, advice and guidance to students whose disability, long-term medical or mental health condition, or specific learning difficulties such as dyslexia impacts upon their engagement with their course. To start off our countdown, at number 5, you need to provide evidence. So we can consider possible support options available, you will need to send us suitable evidence to ensure that any recommendations reflect your current support needs. If you have a disability, long-term medical or mental health condition, you need to provide us with a letter from your GP or specialist. This should be no more than 6 months old and should state your diagnosis, how long you have had your condition, and when you were diagnosed. It is important that there is a statement making it clear what impact your condition is having upon your day-to-day activities and study. In addition, it should include any treatment or support you are currently receiving. If you have a specific learning difficulty, such as dyslexia, you will need to provide a full adult, post-16, diagnostic assessment that has been undertaken by a chartered psychologist or a specialist teacher with a PATOS practicing certificate or equivalent. If you choose to self-register online with our service, evidence in an electronic format can be provided during this process. Alternatively, it can be emailed to disability@kcl.ac.uk. If your evidence is in hard copy, please send to the postal address stated on the final slide of this presentation. The sooner you send us your evidence, the sooner we can start to consider possible support. At number 4, register with the Disability Advisory Service. In order to discuss possible support options available at King's, we would encourage you to register with our service and meet with either one of our disability advisors or our mental health coordinator. You can register online at the following link. A hyperlink to the self-service registration can be found at the bottom of the transcript which accompanies this webinar. Once you have submitted your registration, a member of our team will be in touch to arrange an appointment to discuss your support needs. Alternatively, once you have sent your evidence by post or email, you can request a meeting by contacting our service by phone or email. Discussions can be in person, on the telephone, or via Skype. At number 3, apply for any disability-related funding. We know that you may not think of yourself as disabled, perhaps differently able describes you better. However, we would encourage you to apply for the Disabled Student Allowances to fund support initiatives if you qualify as a UK domiciled student. For further information on what is funded and how to apply, please visit the links to your funding body provided on the link section of the webinar transcript. If you are funded by a research council, please contact the Disability Advisory Service as soon as you have been offered a studentship for advice. Many research councils now share a form that must be completed by a disability advisor and not the student. If you're an EU or international student, you can apply to the King's College London International Students Disability Fund. Please contact our service for information about this. At number 2, apply for personalised exam provisions. If you require personalised exam provisions, or PEP for short, you must apply directly to the Examination and Awards Office, who are responsible for approving applications. To do this, you must complete a PEP1 form and return to the Examinations and Awards Office alongside supporting evidence. Please note, strict deadlines apply for each examination period, and we would encourage you to apply for PEP as soon as you arrive at King's. For more information about personalised exam provisions, please visit the PEP webpage provided in the link sections of the webinar transcript. If you're unsure as to what exam provisions would be appropriate, the Disability Advisory Service and the Examination Awards Office can offer further advice and guidance. At number 1, Access support across King's. Once you have arrived at King's, you may want to consider accessing support that is available to all students, which may facilitate academic engagement. You may wish to attend a learning support or assistive software support group session, which are facilitated by members of the Disability Advisory Service. In addition, you may wish to get involved with the sport, fitness and health opportunities available at King's, or access the resources and study skill development opportunities offered by the Library Services and the English Language Centre. There are also additional wellbeing and advice services available through Student Services at King's. For more information about the support available across King's, please visit the Useful Links section provided in the links section of the webinar transcript. Thank you for viewing the Disability Advisory Services Countdown to King's. We hope you have found it useful. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact our service by phone on 0207 848 7018 or email disability@kcl.ac.uk. We wish you all the best for your course and hope you enjoy your time at King's.